I'm here with an invitation from the Porsche Club of New South Wales. I'm here for their Porsche Spectacular. It's the Porsche Club of New South Wales Big Day Out 2025. So we'll check out a few of the early arrivals as we're here at the crack of dawn, just kind of getting set up. Lovely Golf livery on this 911. Orange wheels. We might just check what motor that has got in it. Windows open here. Nice race setup. Actually, it's got the original door cards in it as well. Caro seats. It's a bit of a comfort race spec. Carrera 3 litre. So the only Crema 1976 right-hand drive in the world. That's very cool. Well, that's a bit special to start us off for the day. 911 wearing a P80 number plate. So this has had a full brand new interior. It's actually had a full repaint as well. Love that interior. This has also had a digital scan and it's had a full PPF placed on it, but it's all computer generated, so it's not like a pattern. I've been around this and you can't really tell where the PPF is. Normally there is a bit of an indication up here. There's definitely normally one down here, but it's spotless. You wouldn't be able to tell unless that actually told you that that had actually got PPF on it. I might have to have a bit of a chat with them about how I could probably do the RWB. All getting set up. Great sound. There will be a few things for sale today. This is a 2.4 S911 motor, currently going for about $66,000. It looks like it has been fully rebuilt. Everything is fresh and brand new on it. So if anybody's looking for a little 2.4, there's one sat right here. I'm thinking there's going to be a few vendors here today. I'm just hoping I don't spend too much money because this RWB engine is killing me and I don't need to spend any more money. Going to split this video up a little bit. I think it might be, maybe even a two-parter. There's some cars and coffee events down here. There's a Motorcana, there's a Motor Fusion, which is happening up on the skid pan later today. They're out on the racetrack. So we've got a little bit of shuffling to do with the tractors. Now, slowly but surely, I'm becoming a tractor driving expert. We're just gonna go line them up on the racetrack. I'm not sure where we're going. This is a little bit harder than I thought it would be. I think I need to find reverse. Think I'm good to go. Yep, I'm off. It's a bit tight through there. My tractor driving skills are a little bit off and I need to swing it round. Here we go. Da-da-da! The tractor. How cool's this? There's a lot of smoke coming out of that one. The cyclists are all stopped and staring at us. What a brilliant way to start the day. We're off down the main straight. Downhill. You can hear we've sped up. Then we're going off-road. Tractors are all lined up on the grass just for now. I think we've got a set of headlights on. There's some cycling on to start off with, but the tractors should be ready very shortly. That was very cool to drive them down here. And we're gonna get a collection of cars lined up on here today. I think there might be maybe 300 planned for lined up all along here. But we'll let these guys race and then we'll get the Porsche sorted out. So a few cars are turning up early for the cars and coffee event and just to kind of get set up. Got a Porsche 911 Turbo S. Absolutely beautiful cars. Oh, an ST. Look at this thing. And a classic as well. ST.
The only thing I got, because I've had service this week, I know the window looks good now. They got back in and did another clean.
So the ST, of course, normally has a number on it and then decals across the bottom. But because this has been PPF'd, when they actually stripped it back, the owner was like, I actually like it clean. But then what they've done is the ST obviously has the ST badge on the back there. And what they've done is they've taken that and then they've put a little ST decal down the side there. I think it's a nice little subtle touch. It does look nice, like super clean without the decals on the side. But having said that, we've got the Sport Classic here with the number and the decal down the side. And that also looks very cool. Might hang around at the gate a minute and see who turns up early for the Cars and Coffee meet, and probably just to kind of get set up here as well and see what classics and more modern Porsches we get rolling in today. I think the team over there are doing the check-in. They've got some bags and special things for the guys. I think they've got some badges and things as well. I think we're going to have a collection of beautiful cars turn up. Lovely orange Carrera, a ruby star behind it. And then we've got a lovely red 356 as well. But we've got some colours turning up to brighten our day. Now, if the cyclists weren't here, we'd have probably lined those up on track quite early.
That's exactly right.
Great white wheels as well. Porsche 356C. It sounds like it's running really well as well. That chrome on that front is nice. Like it's super clean. That might be up for the concours awards, I think, this one. Everybody's kind of shuffling around to find out where they actually go. Transaxle Porsche 944s. This one's a Carrera. Badging down the side. Always spending my time getting ran over at the moment, even at a motorsport park, where genuinely I didn't think the traffic could be that bad. But I can still find a way to stop in front of somebody. Martini. What has that got in it? That's not got a standard motor, has it? Has it?
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a whistle.
That's probably the transmission.
That 944 is missing most of its sound deadening, so it does have a little bit of a different sound to it. A Boxster in bright yellow. Let's call it speed yellow. I think there's actually going to be quite a big Boxster crew here today. That's very nice. Very well organised with all the numbers and the details. Very well organised. Been at a couple of Cars and Coffee events and shows just recently where Boxsters and Caymans have really outnumbered 911s, and there's definitely a bit of a flavour about that today. Missed this rolling in, a Porsche 996 GT3. This has got the full kit with the race seats and the roll cage in the back. A pristine example. Check-in happening as a few more cars roll in. A bit of a different vibe always in Sydney and New South Wales, where in Melbourne everybody would have been here. If it was an 8 o'clock start, everybody would have been here at 6 o'clock. Here, actually in Sydney and New South Wales, they tend to be a little bit more on time. Porsche GT4, and then this might be a modified Carrera. So a manual Carrera S with a little bit of a livery down the side and the aero wing on it. Do like this decal. It looks like it's been fairly well driven because it's got a Queensland tour on it. This car has been out and about. Cool decals. So we've got a few more cars rolling in. 996, and we've got a GT4 RS as well. But just over in the background, that's where they do the Motorcana and Motor Fusion event. Seems like there's a few cars lined up already over there. We'll take a look over there later in the day. Now, it's lovely to be back in New South Wales and Sydney. The weather is just so much better than it is in Melbourne. Genuinely, I think I'm going to get a tan today. Definitely will be needed later in the day. There we go, here's something a bit special. This thing's popping and sounds like it's got a turbocharge in it, and a slant nose.
G'day.
That is beautiful. Super clean red interior. It is a turbo and it's got twin pipes either side. That's a bit special. That might be highlight of the day so far. That is so cool. They're just having to park up over the other side at the moment while they get access to track. Good morning. This has a standard 2-litre 6-cylinder 911 engine in it. Here's Andrew. We were out with him yesterday bombing around in Sydney with this car. Video coming soon. Porsche 993 wide hip, so I'm going to say that's a C4. Now back to being distracted by the Porsche 930 3.3 litre slant nose. The interior is brilliant as well. Just a red interior. Driven from Newcastle today. The thing's absolutely gorgeous. Might be my pick of the day. That's it. Time to step away from the Porsche 930. Beautiful colour on this 997. Getting a nice range of colours today. That is really nice. Not quite a red wine colour, but not far off. Very cool colour. A bit of car shuffling and Jenga going on again. Air-cooled Carrera. Beautiful 3-litre example. Again, a little bit of shuffling going around because there's some cyclists that we weren't quite prepared for turning up. Early Porsche 911, and I'm not too sure if that's black, brown, or like a really dark aubergine. Can't quite tell in the light. So it is an aubergine. It's a Porsche 1972 in a beautiful aubergine colour. Must have just been the light. I was going to say that might be my favourite of the day. I think I'm going to say that a lot. They're having a cracking turnout here in Sydney. Another Porsche 914. This one's got some modified seats in it. Insert. Good morning.
Yes.
It's a 2-litre beautiful panache seats. Would that be right? Pasha. There we go. Another Porsche 993, and that also looks like a C4 with these wide hips. They're getting a bit of a crew coming in now. It is 7:58, and these guys in Sydney are on time. Actually, it's a Carrera. Big boys turning up, GT3 RS. So I've had the GT3 RS, now a Cayman, but this looks like a slate grey early 911, and it's a 1972 as well. Well, there is a show turning out here in Sydney. Also looks like it's got an ostrich seat insert. It's a 2.2 911S. A green Targa. I always get my greens wrong, so I'm just not going to even try today. This had more than your standard rumble about it. This is a Porsche 993 Turbo. They're pulling in a show today because there are some amazing cars turning up. They're getting a really good lineup for cars and coffee. And there's the Turbo 993 just rolling away. 991.
Yeah, cool.
And here we go, the champ is here, GT2 RS. Wysack pack. Porsche 930. Very nice in Grand Prix white. It's got a nice tone to it as well. Might do a little bit of a walk up the line. We've got a 993, what looks like a Carrera 3.2. GT3 RS just slinking up there, and then a turbo here, 944. I do like the wheels, they're a nice touch. See if we can get a close up of those. Throaty exhaust. Yeah, we've had some really nice transaxles turn up. So engine's all stock, but suspensions, sway bars, exhaust have been done, all the inside has all been done as well. Great paint job on it as well. Bit of a transaxle crew coming in. And I got a bit distracted, so we'll walk up the line a little bit. Another Porsche 944, it's metallic black, I think that is. Behind it, we've got a Porsche 930. Boxster, GT3 RS, 996. A few people heading in for the Motorcana. Little pop and crack. That sounds nice.
Hey Scotty.
Hey.
Finally get to meet you.
That sounds absolutely amazing.
We'll chat soon.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll chat. Another early 911, and then we'll go up the line again. A little Boxster. Good morning.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. Lovely day for it. We've had this car on the channel before, 928. A great transaxle car turnout today. And as I say that, we've got a Carrera GT in an amazing livery, almost like it is a JPS livery. The gold and the black kind of should give it away instantly. That thing is cool. It's a brilliantly done livery. That is absolutely fantastic. So well done. Those gold wheels really do pop. We'll go a little bit further before I walk back. Porsche 914, Delphi Green, 2 litre, flat 4. There we go, I have got a green right for once. It's a lovely rear end lineup here with the Porsche 928S, 356C, 993 Carrera, and then, of course, a Boxster S. The tractors are now officially at the start of the racing grid. We may have got a little bit told off by the stewards. Don't go too fast. And let's not start the racing too early, lads. So they're still rolling in. GT3, there's some amazing cars coming in, and Sydney is really putting on a show. Weather's out, events are on. Beautiful GT3. Excellent example. Oh, it's just got that little bit of a rattle about it as well. A slightly modified Carrera 3.2. It's got like the old 930 and the Turbo S kind of grills down the side. It sounds beautiful though. Really sounds nice. This lad looks like he does a little bit of racing in his. God's red Porsche 993, and that red actually really suits it. There's a bit of a mix rolling in, but they're doing really well.
Is that Scott from Outlaw?
It is. Good morning.
Good morning, mate.
This has been one of my considerations for buying a 997. This one is, I don't know if this is a Tiptronic or PDK, depending on what generation it is, but a Carrera 4, because you get the wider hips. Gen 1 997 as well, with over 200,000 kilometers on it. 930 turbo in God's red. This one looks like it's going on the concours or something, because those wheels are very, very shiny. I don't think I can do them justice standing in the shade, but there they are. So it is a 1960 Porsche 356. It's got a set of Fuchs on it. This built in 60, delivered in 61. One owner car, single grille.
Like this for a day dot. It was originally white.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've got a little thing out. I'll display it later.
Yeah, okay, cool. So let's talk about some cultural differences between Melbourne, Victoria and Sydney and New South Wales. Shiny wheels seems to be a bit of a thing here in New South Wales. A little bit more transaxle love. So the first car being trailered in, and to be fair, I think this should be trailered in because there's no way this is road legal. This is a race car. 52, the Road Runner. Stick around, stay tuned, subscribe, because I'm at the Big Day Out. So although I've hung around at the front all day and tried to not miss any cars come in, it does appear that I've missed a couple. The black Porsche 911 here is actually an early 930 turbo. So this is a late 70s car. Lovely tan interior, kind of black on the outside and those bronze wheels. I've not seen that combination before, but I gotta say, I'm a real big fan of that. Those wheels look great with the interior. And I think I'm right here in saying that this whale tail is the one that has the air conditioning in it for the 3-litre turbo. But that is a really nice spec and example. And then parked next to the early 930 is this modified Porsche 911 T/R. I love what they've done with the O there. That's really cool. We're not going to be able to see it inside, but it's got a sticker that says Mucho Fun. And there we go on the fuel cap as well. Another Porsche 930. They are pulling them out of the sheds today. What a turnout. 3.2 Porsche 911 Targa, and I think what I'm going to do very soon is pull the trigger on restoring my Targa roof. Another Pasha interior, either aged a little bit or it's got more of a tan about the interior. Lovely interior. 944. I think we've got a little speedster here, and we've got one old speedster, and then we've got one new one right behind it. Probably by the same owners, I would have thought. Maybe. That's nice that they'll be lined up together out on the track. And we've got an Outlaw 356. What a beautiful car. 1957 356 T1.